Hello everybody, welcome back to today's video. We're with Owl and Falcon again. So yeah, Owl and Falcon are going to be back at it again, and this time we are going to be journeying to Slough Creek. By the north, there is a star on the compass in the corner, right below the wolf badge. As you can see, we are going to be heading to the Lamar Valley area because it is almost winter and Owl and Falcon need to start establishing a territory of their own. So we are going to head down to the creek, maybe do some hunts on the way, maybe find a carcass on the way, who knows. But we definitely want to get to the Slough Creek before it's too late and it's already snowing. Because as you may know, once you go to Slough Creek, depends on how early you started to get a mate, it will depend. But currently, Owl has learned how to get a mate and she already has one. So we're going to be heading down to the valley for her to start a pack of her own. Over there in the creek where the mountains are and the hillsides, theirs are where we want to go, because beyond the creek is Bison Peak, and Bison Peak leads to Slough Creek. Wow, that was a mouthful. So yeah, Owl, she's a little bit rascally, and her plan is to stay by the Aspen Heights area, which is where she was first growing up at. Soon she was no longer able to stay at the Aspen Heights area though, because they had to move because of a flooded den. And because of the flooded den, that's one of the reasons why her sibling, Calypso, did not survive. She was surrounded by hawks. A hawk picked her up before they could even know, because they didn't really have time to lift them in, and the den was flooded, and there was big fleas, and the fleet was at 90%. So it was pretty difficult. But thankfully, we're very happy that only one pup left us, and Owl is still here to continue the legacy. She hopes to stay at the Aspen Heights area and a particular den that I was eyeing back when our heirs Achilles and Atlas were playing. I will show you the den nearby Aspen Heights as we continue. So yeah, we are heading towards the creek. I keep going onto the map just to make sure that we're still on track. So yeah, I'm going to meet you guys a bit closer to the creek. Okay, so we are on the open valley of Amethyst, running freely as the wind boards the other way. And we are currently on the road. As we get closer, you'll see the stars slowly shine up. And that is a bear. Whoa. The bear is gorgeous in the daylight. Even though it could pose a serious threat to Owl and Falcon, even without them attacking her pups, if it's for a carcass, it can be very dangerous, and they have to make sure that they're in a constant state of alertness to make sure that they know that any wrong move in the wild can end their life. So yeah, they have to be extremely cautious. And thankfully, none of them are not hungry right now, so we don't have to go hunting. Even though I do think, yeah, Owl's health is pretty low, as you can also see at the red bar up in the name. So yeah, we're very close to Bison Peak, right above the Lamar River. As you can see, the star is a lot shinier now. We are about ready to pass Bison Peak, so let's make sure Owl is nice and warmed up, because she is going to be having puppies soon. And we are in territory, so we should probably start hurrying up. Owl hates water, so jump. Owl really does not like swimming because she thinks it's time consuming and it's stupid. Jump. So yeah, she doesn't quite understand why some puppies and stuff like that would go to Slough Creek. The meadows of Slough Creek lie just beyond Bison Peak. There you can establish a territory and begin your family pack. Continue. Survival of the pack. A wolf's life is about one thing: passing its genes to the next generation. All owls, from hunting elk to defending a territory, drives towards a single goal. You and your mate survived hazards of the wilderness long enough to meet each other, form a bond, and survive the winter. Now you realize the goal. With pups of your own, and you will become the breeding pair, sometimes called alphas of your pack. Their survival and the survival of your genetic code, it was your responsibility. Even with all the dangers you have faced, the real struggle has only just begun. So, I feel like Owl would take that as a major threat. Establish your territory. So I'm not going to read this because I already know how to establish my territory. So me and Falcon are currently, as you can see, Owl has a little pregnant belly right now, so yeah. Now we're going to pick destination where we want our territory to be though. As you may know, she wants it in the Aspen Heights area. So we're going to go slightly this way. Oof. We cannot be taking health like that. Let's go here. Good. And there's more water. So yeah, we're definitely not going to be claiming in this area because for sure I know that Owl does not feel too much appeal in doing that. I think she's actually going to go this way in her territory and claim these two Junction Butte territories. So yeah. She's definitely a bit worried on how she's going to get all her pups to survive. Even if it's just free, it's going to pose a major threat. Even though she's a playful wolf, so she's going to simply take this as a little game. Even though a wise wolf like Falcon here knows that this is not a game. This game, that she says, is a meaning of life or death. So yeah, she really knows how, she doesn't really know how dangerous it could be. So yeah, she's just kind of playing like a little, she's playing life on the edge because she doesn't know any better. That this, oh my gosh, I got so scared that they're like wolves for a second. 1, 2. Although there is going to be wolves in a second, we're going to start fighting. And is that a really big herd of Hex is still strong. Your territory Hex is above 50%. Gold marking says your number. The most efficient slide drop to 30 for 40%. You can boost them 100% in one action. I can just make it as sure as possible. Working Hex strong is that. Okay. So yeah. Is that a whole bunch of bison? I wanted to know still. Yes, that is a really big pod of like grumpy old bull bison. We are gonna head into wolf territory now. I don't believe there is these two are extremely weak though, thankfully, so yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go over here to the scent post. This is still very scary to Owl because even though she's a pretty bold, threatening wolf, she does know that the biggest threat to her and her soon-to-be pups is other wolves. So she's pretty scared in my opinion. And thankfully, I don't think nobody has been marking for quite a while. So that gives Owl the chance to just swoop in, pee on their spot. And now she owns it. So yeah, we're gonna go back this way. She would really go get these, but these are quite strong, and she really does not know where they're staying, which means it could be extremely dangerous for her. Alright, let's get this territory. Okay, there's a bull carcass. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna try to get this cougar away. My mate currently is on him. Did you make a chance to quickly? Okay. really can't be hunting right now. My mate is going in, but a bit worried about him getting hurt. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna try to get quick little nibbles in. My mate does not seem like he's gonna get his quick nibbles in, but my mate here. Okay, I think the bird prey may have left. Falcon's very hungry, and I'm actually pretty proud of him for fending off that cougar. I hope that cougar knows that we're just gonna go for a quick little swoop of food, and he can just have the carcass right after, because I know that 2 wolves cannot defeat a bull by themselves, and I was just a big fan of big prey, I realize now. She likes prey that you can chomp on, which I think we should make a challenge so that she doesn't hunt the little prey like rabbits. Nearby den. Potential dens are nearby. The icon will grow more orange as you get closer. And the closer you are, the darker the icon glows. And then close. We are not going to look for this den because it's far too close. It's far too close to a nearby wolf pack territory, because this is the border of our territory. So yeah, I'm very scared going to scent mode though, because I do not want to get jumped by stranger wolves at this time. We have most of our health still, but I don't want to get jumped. Okay, it does not seem like there's a lot of wolves nearby, so let's urinate. And urinate. So now we have these 3 hexes. We are going to go up, because I feel like Owl really does not feel comfortable doing a marking a territory and one with the one above 50% health, because that means that wolves are most likely working around and patrolling constantly. So yeah, we're just going to go up here and then make a scent post. Okay, here. 1, 2. Alright, we're gonna continue going this way. And then we're gonna start claiming around the area, so the Aspen Heights then that I was hoping to get is nice and secure for her and her pups. So yeah, we just want to make sure that she still thinks it's nice and safe, because yeah, we're gonna keep going this way, because as long as we have a really big buffer from the other territories, I think Owl would think we're pretty secure. As long as we have a pretty nice buffer over here. Alright, let's go like this. Let's keep going forward and hope that we can find an easy place to den nearby. So yeah, we're not going to be claiming dens just yet, because I want to make sure that she's very secure, and obviously this is not a very secure spot of the territory, because this is like the outside of the area. And is this an elk carcass? No, our mate is doing fine on food, so okay, we're gonna use the restroom real quickly. Boom. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna claim hexes around this area. So yeah, looks like we're now in the Aspen Heights area. We're not gonna go trying for it though, because it's not worth it. Alright, yeah, it's most likely not even in our territory yet. I don't really know what I did right here, because it's not very useful for us, so we're still gonna go around this area though. Keep going forward. Surprisingly, Owl was not a very not speed heavy wolf. She was definitely not a very fast wolf, but she's not super slow. Even though I could have sworn she was like a pretty slow wolf. From like my personal perspective, Owl is not very fast. She can do some mileage, but she doesn't have stamina. So even if she could run fast though, not having stamina is not quite worth it though. Because that means she can't fight long enough to even last a little. But being fast and having a lot of stamina could be good though, because even though she doesn't have enough stamina and she tries to trot away, her trotting will still be fast and a very slow wolf's perspective. And yeah, let's just make sure Falcon catches up. Okay, he wants to howl, so we'll howl with him. Okay, so yeah, let's climb this hex now. Let's climb this hex. Oh my gosh, that was a bit late than I expected. We're gonna climb this hex and in the next few hexes. So yeah, then nearby. You know what? Soft Creek dens are actually not bad. We could resort here. Let's look around the area. Because Soft Creek is not the outside of our den. Of our territory, so yeah, it could be a viable option. If we wanted to, make camp here, aka make home here, because, yeah. Where is this den? I'm not quite sure where this thing is. On this side, where did it glow the most orange? Was it here? Bit confused. We are by Soft Creek though, so it could be a viable den around here. We may be on the wrong side of the creek though, let's see. Let's go over here to see if we're on the wrong side of the creek. Is perhaps it's on this side. Personally, Owl doesn't have much experience with freaking dens, but I feel like Falcon will kind of help her out. And be like, I resorted at this den once with my old mate, and really, this place is a charmer, so yeah. Well, it's definitely not here, so yeah, I think we may have to let that den go. But we're gonna go back this way, well, still, and mark a few more hexes, so I'll see you guys then. So yeah, I actually found the first possible den site. It's not in a very safe area though, so yeah. I'm gonna keep claiming around the area and hope that soon we have enough hexes, so I'll see you then. This is not quite what I expected. Let's go, Falcon. We have to fight these wolves. Get out of here! Get out of here! Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's what you get when you don't fully claim an area. So yeah, another den option. This one could actually be a pretty good den option because it's like right kind of in the center of our territory. So yeah, I'm gonna be ending off today's video right here. I hope everybody has a great day or night wherever you're from. Peace out.